Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the... Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Titans are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out near. Now a first down throw, Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. Sliding out of the pocket. Going across the field, he finds Phillips. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense. And now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had on this drive. Do you come back with something similar, or do you have a counter to it to kind of show it and go to something else and create it? Thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
They'll wind up getting just a yard. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Nick Westbrook-Akine from 8 yards out. And the Titans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And he moved left there, Charles. Little danger play. He didn't throw toward the... And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Burrow will throw. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they're able to work the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Burrow on play action. They'll roll him out right. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he will be at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Now it's Burrow. Flushed out right. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on this.
They want a repeat of their first drive.
On second down, here's Henry. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
3rd and 2, Tannehill. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And some room to work. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
On 3rd down, it's very simple. Make sure you get beyond the sticks, make the catch, pick up the 1st down. But in this case, he turned it into bonus time and was off to the races for a monster play.
From the red zone now, Tannehill.
With a linebacker, a corner, a safety, they feel like he can win every battle.
That's caught. Left side, it's Burks. Touchdown! It's Traylon Burks from Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
The full team isn't to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back. All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football, and we just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
Now Burrow down around his goal line. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And they're going to get the first down here as he's up to the 14. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. On the move to his left. And he's going to have a first down on a gain of... From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. That is taken in by Hurst. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Got a man open, it's Chase. And he's going to be marked his legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And running room. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
3rd and goal, Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Joe Mixon from 8 yards out. And the Bengals go 90. That's the issue. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. To throw is Tannehill. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Titans are going to take possession of the football. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and
he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill dancing to his left. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to Orlando. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here. That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box, establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one, so now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control side is starting to gain. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. He finds some open field here. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 64 yards. And the Titans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer, because this all of a sudden is a two-score game. Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on, because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out. And Burrow looking to pass. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he's going to get this down. Throwing now. Burrow on first down. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Another. Inside handoff to Mixon. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago. So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another. Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. A first down carry for Henry. And across mid. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. And he slings one that's incomplete. That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. On 3rd down, Henry. And he'll be... Tannehill going to get this forward on the jet sweep. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. He's got his man. That's Woods on the out route. And it's a Titans touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. And that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking
it going. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes a field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because...
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked off by Amani Hooker, and the Titans are going to take over at their own 41. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. Touchdown, Titans! Make that now 4 touchdown passes for Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football. About to get going. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss.
And get better for the next time out. This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Hayden Hurst.
Data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On 1st down, Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds.